Welcome to another Near Protocol update. Like always, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our daily Discord updates for only like $5 a month. And this video was actually suggested by one of our gold members. So if you want me to cover a specific altcoin for you, make sure to check out the memberships. And let's talk about Near Protocol. So as you can see, we actually got below the 618 support level, which is not great, but it is normal because I think this chart is actually following the Ethereum chart. And if you look at the Ethereum chart right now, I mean, it looks like it's pooping itself. Now, if you watched any of my other videos, and you probably have, if you are the one who paid for, the video, you would know that what's happening with the Ethereum chart is actually very, very normal. And I think it's still going to get to all-time highs by the end of the year. And if that happens, Near Protocol will most likely do the exact same. Now, let's first talk about the short term, I guess, because that's the most important thing right now, especially if you are a trader. So if Ethereum gets another low, then yeah, Near Protocol could also get another low, and that could put us at the 0.786 support level. Now, keep in mind, we seem to have a kind of 1-2 setup on the chart. I'm not really sure what this is trying to be. Maybe this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 setup. And what Near needs to do right now is break above the high, which is at about $3. If we break above this high, we will also break out of this downtrend. As you can see, after getting, for example, this lower low right here, after getting this lower low, we never really broke above the previous highs. And right now, I mean, we did it multiple times. We had another lower low right here. We never really broke above the previous highs when we went up right here. And right now it's the exact same. We had another lower low and we never really broke above these highs. So what we need to do is break above the highs, and then we need to get a cross in the bull market support band. It actually looks like the cross is about to happen way faster than some of the other altcoin charts. And well, this could actually happen in the next couple of weeks, maybe a week or two, because they are very close to each other. So what Near Protocol needs to do is form a 5-wave up. And like I said, we need to get above this high right here. And if we form a 5-wave up, that will obviously confirm that the second wave low is in. Now let me go on the daily chart because I need to explain to you what's going on here. So we actually formed a 1-2 setup, and the second wave move down is an ABC. It looks to be complete, and my next targets for the third wave are right here. I mean, the minimum target for the third wave is the 1.618 resistance level of the 1-2 setup on the chart, and that is at $35. Is that going to happen? I don't know, but you have to keep in mind $35 is above the previous all-time high, and as we know from the previous couple of cycles, I mean, every single altcoin season, the altcoins usually tend to break their previous, all-time highs. So I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but there's a very big chance that Near Protocol breaks its all-time highs very, very soon when Bitcoin dominance actually starts breaking down. So the bull market support band, like I said, is looking very good. But even if we actually manage to break above it, that's not going to be enough because we are also below the 200-day moving average, which is, as you can see, at about $4.28. It's the blue line, by the way, and that's what we need to do. Now I need to talk about the weekly chart as well. Of course, in this video I'm not really going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum like I do in my other videos because I think you already get it, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe just watch today's Cardano video, it's going to be enough. And also, speaking of the weekly chart right here, as you can see, Near Protocol broke above the moving average, which is very, very good. Now, please not take this as a sign that the low is in, because this could be a fake out. It has happened in the past. Even here, as you can see, we got to the moving average and then we got rejected. And I mean, you could say the same thing about this. We got back above it. We tried using it as support, and well, that gave us another, higher low, which, I mean, in the long term, when you look at it, was not really that good because we still went down after that. So what we need to do is break above it. Well, we're already above it, but stay above it, and then at some point go down, test it, and then that could, give us a very nice looking pump. I mean, that's exactly what happened over here during the, bear market. As you can see, we were below the moving average for many, many weeks. Well, I think many, many months, probably like 6 months. And only after we broke above the moving average and we stayed above it, that gave us this very nice pump that put us from like $1, let's say, all the way up to like $9. And this was not even an altcoin season. So imagine what's going to happen when Bitcoin dominance breaks down like a lot. And I think Bitcoin dominance is still going to break down. Now, I also have to mention that I bought some Near Protocol today because, I mean, the prices to me seem very, very good. And even if we do get another low right here and get to the 0.786 support level, I mean, to me, that's still gonna be fine. So I think it still has a big chance to get to all-time highs. And I mean, this is a very good looking chart. Now, of course, the bear market was extremely deep and we almost invalidated the 1-2 setup, but almost did not mean that it happened. So I mean, the 1-2 setup was not invalidated, and right now we have another 1-2 setup, and usually after a 1-2 setup we get the third wave, so that's what we need to get right now, but that will only happen when Ethereum actually finds a bottom. And I said I don't really want to talk about this because I'm talking about it every day in my Cardano videos, but what I'm waiting for right now is for Ethereum to break above $2,100. If it does that, then I'm going to assume that the low is already in. However, if it does not do that, then the chances of us getting another low are going to be pretty high because we are not oversold on the weekly chart and we are very close to getting to the oversold territory. I still think we will do. And if we do not, then we should get above the moving average on the weekly chart right here and retest it. So it's the exact same thing as the Near Protocol chart. I mean, if you want to know why Near Protocol is going down, just look at the Ethereum chart. It's pretty much the exact same chart. And I said this, I mean, Ethereum will most likely get back above the all-time highs of 2021 by the end of this year. And if that happens, Near Protocol will most likely do the exact same thing. Obviously, not financial advice, and please do not forget, Near Protocol in the previous cycle actually topped a lot, later than the other altcoins. It actually topped in January of 2022. And maybe in this cycle it's gonna be the exact same thing. Maybe we get the third wave by the end of the year, and then it's gonna seem like a bear market when we go in the fourth wave move down, only for Near to get another cycle high in 2026 or something. Now please do not count on that, and if you bought in the support zone and it goes to like $30 or even like $50, I mean, I'm suggesting to at least take some profits and make some of the money back that you invested, because you never know. I mean, it could always break down, so please do not get greedy and please always take profits, but that's not really financial advice. So, well, that's all you need to know about Near Protocol right now. Let me actually look at the monthly chart as well. Yeah, this is also important. We need to get back above the moving average here as well. I mean, right now it's not looking too good because we're still below it, so to break back above it, that would need to, a pretty significant pump, and that pump honestly should put us at like $5. So I think that at some point something like that will happen, and we should get back above the moving average on the monthly chart. I mean, here, after we got above the moving average on the monthly, it went up like 10x. So I'm still bullish, but we're still waiting for Bitcoin dominance to break down, and I think it's gonna happen, and I don't know exactly when it's gonna happen, but this chart is still looking pretty good to me, even though it went below the 0.618 support level. And well, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. Thanks to the person who recommended this video, and yeah, like, subscribe. I will see you in the next one.